What's poppin', everybody? Welcome back to Visionary Talks, episode 5. Today I got a new guest with me, Conor Mirasola, also known as Sway, right?
Yeah, it's a childhood nickname. It's pretty funny, but
yeah. So basically, we're just gonna talk a little bit about him and his, past, who he is, and what he plans to do in the future. So if you want to introduce yourself.
So I'm Conor. Just graduated college. I'm kind of in this weird state right now where I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. I graduated school, but now I think I'm gonna start my own business. So we're opening up a store, me and 3 other business partners, somewhat soon. So I'm not sure. I can't spill any details or anything about that. When the date is. Trying to keep stuff under wraps for now until we're completely done. But it should be very soon. So coming soon, bro.
So where'd you go to college?
I went to Utica.
Utica?
Yes, sir.
So 4 years?
Yeah, 4 years.
4 years.
So I started college when I was 17. I was super young.
Oh, really?
Just graduated. I'm only 21 now, so
that's crazy.
I'm at a decent spot, I think.
Yeah, for sure. So you're early on the journey.
Yes, sir.
So the business, what's up with that right now?
So it kind of started I'd say 2-3 years ago. I always had a passion of for sneakers when I was in high school and stuff like that. I started getting back into it heavy, junior, senior year, and then I realized that I could make money out of it, and I was well, anything I could do to make money that's not actually going to work. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
So it's I don't know. It's just a fun time. It's going for releases, going different places. We've gone. You mentioned Jake earlier, we have a whole squad that we've always been going with, different places. We've been to Godsole, SneakerCon. I've been to Boston, Miami, Toronto, and just done a bunch of sneaker stuff there, dude. It's always fun, dude.
Yeah, for sure. So what do you plan to do going forward? Because you're opening up a shop right now.
So I can't, spill too many details about the shop.
Yeah. Just
because, I don't want to announce anything before, it actually happens. But obviously we're in first location. It's in Canastota. It's 204 South Peterborough Street, Canastota, New York. So on Instagram, it's fitted.cny. So our official shop name is Fitted, but we're doing CNY for right now.
Yep.
If you can guess anything after that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, what's funny is I think we started out as what was it? I made your logo.
Correct. Yeah, he made my first logo, this Waist Kicks logo, if you know what that is.
Yep.
It's vintage now, so it's no longer in existence.
Yeah.
So it's funny.
I heard you're making them into stickers or something at one point.
Yeah, dude, it was funny. So we made stickers and stuff, and one of our last pop-ups is at Utica Vintage Club. I don't know if you've been there. That's our good friend Mike over there. If you guys have time, stop in, check it out. As always. So I went and put a bunch of stickers in there, and I was just joking with him the other day. He had a few left. I was like, yo, you better put those on ice. They're vintage now. You're just messing around. It's funny. But obviously we're going to do stickers and stuff like that for the next business, but we got to get open first. So
yeah, for sure.
First thing, bro.
So step by step, really. You just got to trust the process. So along this journey, were there any hardships or roadblocks on the way?
No, I feel it's been a pretty easy journey. Not easy in a sense, but it's all just about making connections. Because when I first started off, nobody knows you. You know what I mean? Your friends know you, but nobody knows you from selling shoes and stuff like that. And people now will just my Snapchat is filled with tons of people that I don't even know just to sell shoes, bro. I don't even use my socials for Instagram. I have my own page, but I don't even use my socials for anything personal anymore. It's more just business related.
Yeah, for sure. So it's all just reaching out, networking.
I know you probably feel the same way with your stuff. It's literally just you wake up and you're just going on there what business moves can I make today?
Yeah, exactly.
That, so
it's mainly in the DMs, honestly.
Bro, of course.
Waking up, DMing people, kind of cold calling a little bit, just outreach, stuff like that.
It's cool though. I think we were talking about it a little bit earlier before we got on. Just meet creating connections and stuff like that, and you send a DM, you never know who's gonna actually respond. If they don't respond to you, oh well.
Yeah.
It happens, bro. So
yeah, for sure.
Stuff.
Don't let it stop your drive and ambition. You just gotta stay consistent. That's all it really is.
Yeah, I would say I don't know, another not roadblock, but one of the things that would frustrate me sometimes is when I first started out, a bunch of people would say, oh, I want this, and that, and then you get it, and then, people, don't want it. I'm like, dude, what did I just do all this work for?
Yeah, exactly.
One of the most fun thing, I've done, when I went to Toronto, I forgot the Easy Slides were dropping that day, so I'm in Toronto, like literally on vacation, and I'm like eating dinner across from Adidas, and I see this like giant line. I'm like, yo, what the heck?
What's going on over there?
What's going on? So I walk over. I'm like, I like wait in line. I was like one of the last people to get a pair. I'm like, yo, what the hell? I just walked up, and it's like that's always like the most fun part. Like we'll take trips out to Cuse, Albany.
Yeah.
Like just go walk around, see what we can get. You know what I mean?
Sure.
That's always fun. But then I ended up like walking like down the street like back to my hotel, and I see this like weird little like Adidas store, and I'm like, wait, what the heck? So I walk in, and then they had like 4 pairs left, and they like let me buy them all. Like
really?
They're not supposed to do that, so like they just blessed, bro. It's
That's
fun.
dope though.
It's dope, dude. Just
yeah,
like
for sure.
just stuff like that happening. I don't know. Just like I know it's like not exciting to most people, but
Yeah,
like,
but
it makes me excited. So.
Yeah, for you, especially in your business and everything, like if you get those opportunities that are just like out of the blue,
Yeah.
it's like, dude, like it was supposed to happen. It feels like.
Yeah, one of the other thing is like I was talking about, like we all had like a crew back before we go to like Got Soul, SneakerCon, all that. That's always so much fun, dude. Because then you see like all the not even like celebrities, you like sneaker YouTubers, like they're always there. You always get like a random like Knicks player or something like that.
Yeah, for sure.
Those are dope, dude. Those are always fun. So
Yeah, so definitely travel a lot. Like get out,
yes,
you know,
sir.
get your name known.
Bro, I
Do
had
as much as you can.
when I was like in high school and everything. Like my parents are like big on vacation or anything, so like I have never gone anywhere, bro.
Dude,
like,
that's my problem right now. It's crazy because, like, I don't know, just like you said, my parents didn't really have the money to travel, so we never went on vacations. And so now I'm like at the point where it's like, all right, I need to travel. I need to like get out there, network, meet new people.
Bro. Like
So-
I never been to Florida. I just went to Miami for the first time like,
Yeah.
a couple months ago, bro. It's like one of the best times.
Yeah, for sure.
Great, bro.
So, yeah, definitely get out there, you know, make your name known, and just stay consistent with it.
Sir.
So,
What's next for you? What are you doing? What
For
do you got in
me,
the works?
I'm actually working on a consulting agency.
Okay.
So what I want to do is basically help other people create high quality content
Okay.
to, you know, scale their brand and maximize profits. So
Yeah, that's always good. I know there's a lot of people out there that are like have trouble with being creative and stuff like that. So I
yeah,
think you
for sure.
do really good with that, bro.
Especially with social media now, like there's so much opportunity. Like you just have to basically just not care what people think, post,
Absolutely. Yeah.
and just keep doing it and just recycle.
Yeah, dude.
So-
Of course, it's like I don't know. There's like a certain like time and being about being like too extra with it and just like sitting. But like if you just stay consistent, like daily, just have like stick one thing into people's mind like per day.
Yep.
You're always gonna get like you know what I mean. You're
Yeah,
always gonna
for
get that
sure.
following. So
There's a thing that I learned. I have like 2 mentors actually, Brad and Nina. So they have this thing called the 7-hour rule. And so what you want to do is provide 7 hours of content
okay.
throughout their whole entire like journey after like meeting you, seeing you on like, you know, social media, TikTok, Instagram, whatever. And just providing as much content for them to take in. So that way they know you, like you, trust you a whole lot more before they actually buy what you're selling at the
Okay.
end. So, and that goes for anything really.
That's a fact, dude. Cause like people know me like somewhat now. It's like funny, like the first few like meetups that I ever have with anybody, like I meet in like a public location just
Yeah.
because I don't know them. And some people like get upset with me about that, but like once they meet me, they're like cool with it. I'm like, bro, like it has nothing to do with like anybody, like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? But it's just like world is crazy, bro. Like
Yeah,
if I
yeah.
gotta do a meetup with you for like cash and stuff, we gotta make it like secure. And like once I know you and everything and build a good relationship, it's always much easier after that.
Yeah.
So
I feel like meeting people one-on-one is a little bit better just because you get to like talk to them, you know, in
Yeah.
person and get to know them as a person. But I mean,
yeah, that's why I said you were
It's-
like, oh, we could do the podcast like in person or over Zoom. I was like, dude, we gotta do it in person.
You gotta do it in
'cause
person.
It's not like
it's not the same. Yeah, it's different.
it's not the same, bro.
So you're able to connect and, you know, share ideas more.
100%, dude.
So
So you got this on YouTube, and then
yep. So what I want to
heard
do.
you have another channel.
So I have a lot of channels actually. So
Okay.
way back when, if you guys are OGs, I had a Lego channel where I
Okay.
did stop motion animations, and I was able to scale that to like 5,000 subscribers in like 8th grade, 8th and 9th
That's
grade.
dope, dude.
And so the only problem is that once I get into high school, I cared about what people thought, and they were like attacking me for it and everything. So I was like, all right, you know what, I'm gonna stop because I cared so much, and that
Yeah.
ultimately ended that. But the good thing is that it started a whole new like journey and process of this, and you
Yeah,
know,
that's dope.
new
I
content.
mean, I don't know if that's something that you're still passionate about. You can still go for it.
it feels a little outdated. I created
Bro.
a course for it not too long ago,
What's
just
up?
teaching others how to, you know, create it from like beginner, point of view, and just doing all that. I've made a few bucks, but
I mean,
something.
bro, how do you think I feel? People know me, like, for selling shoes. Like, how stupid is that?
Yeah,
You know what
I mean, that's just how it is. Like,
Nah, I know, bro.
especially in the business field, if you love it, that's all that matters at that point. So
I don't know. I think, like, one of my biggest problems with it is that everybody, like, just knows me as a person, like, for selling shoes. Like, I don't, like, just do that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm, like, a normal human. I have, like, other hobbies and stuff like
for
that,
sure.
too. So it's, like, I don't know.
you could always scale that too, like be
Yeah.
known as like the sneaker guy, for example.
Yeah.
But if later down the road, let's say you want to become more known for like yourself and your name,
Yeah.
and like helping others like in the business field, you just keep promoting yourself, promote your name more than like your business necessarily,
Yeah.
and just like you said, stay consistent.
Yeah. No, I think the biggest thing right now is like just scaling our brand, like Fitted too. So
Yep.
it's like not just like even about like selling sneakers and like that. We just have like so many ideas. Like
Yeah.
a couple of my guys in the group are like so creative and they wanna like do way different things than any other store has like really ever done. So I think
Yep.
it'll be really good. I think that'll make me happy too, just to get out of the realm of just like sneakers.
Yeah.
And, like I don't want like people to just be like, oh, go to the store to get sneakers. Like we have ideas of like, oh, you go to the store to like hang out, like we'll all have fun. Like we're thinking about like different like photography stuff and like that too.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
It'll be dope.
It's good to scale it in different ways too,
Yeah.
because it attracts different audiences of
Yes,
people
sir.
that are interested. So it's definitely smart. The best thing to do is do it step by step though, not all at once,
Yep.
because that way it kind of like takes too much at once and it stresses you out a little bit.
Bro, that's like one of my guys. He has like out there ideas. Like
Yeah.
we always like we don't like try and like put him down or anything. We're like, dude, that's a great idea, but like we have to do like
Gotta do this first,
one thing
and
at
then-
a time right now, bro.
Yeah.
It's just like I don't know. It's like good that we have so many like different ideas with each other, but it's
Yeah.
literally just like you can't do everything at once, or like the one thing you're doing is not going to be 100%.
Yeah.
That way, it's like it's not going to work. So.
Exactly. So it's good to have the ideas for sure, because later down the road you can plan that out and figure out when you're going to do it. But
100%,
yeah,
bro.
step by step. So on top of that, I'm actually developing like my own fitness, or not fitness, but like apparel brand
Yeah.
with my buddy Matt Lee. I don't know if you
Okay.
know.
My spiend, I don't know if you know like the Spinas, like I don't
Yeah.
know, they know Matt. I'm
Okay,
pretty sure,
Levi,
so.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
Those are my
Shout out
guys,
to
bro.
Levi.
Shout out to Levi. Shout out to Amlo. Those are my guys. Jay too, dude.
Yeah.
Jay. But those are my guys, bro. So
Yeah, for sure.
I checked out your brand a little bit. I didn't look too far into it. I like clicked on it. I was probably falling asleep or something.
Yeah,
but I gotta look into it, bro.
It's definitely tough to like get your name out there in the beginning stages too.
Yeah.
Because like what happens is, so you get like the people who are initially excited to buy your stuff,
Of course, yeah.
and so like the first day I think we made like $1,000 in like profit, or not profit, like sales.
Dude,
And
that's-
so
that's great for first day, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
but then after that it just kind of dropped off because we haven't been promoting, or there's like the people who know about us but they haven't bought yet, and there's always those people who are like thinking about it. So that's why you got to
Yeah.
keep getting their attention to come back and buy
That's-
more, especially with like sneakers or just any store in general.
But yeah, bro, it's like a time right now, like everybody, like during COVID, everybody was getting like their free money and stuff like that. Everyone was like willing to spend it, like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But now it's like times are tougher, so like I don't even know. It's just like people want to spend their money on just like certain things, and it's like obviously I still have my like base customers, but it's
Yeah.
like getting new people to buy, and not even getting new people to buy. It's just like getting new people to know me or know the brand is always good. So
Yeah, for sure. Nah, definitely. If you're into business, just go for it. Like,
it's 100% just go for it.
Just
bro.
go for
'Cause,
it.
like, for me right now, like I don't know how it is for you right now. Wait, are you in college still?
I'm in my second year, about to start for
Okay,
MB.
where you going? MB? Okay.
MB, yep.
It's always good, bro. I wish I did that,
Yeah.
but
It's cheap.
yes, sir. Utica is. I mean, it's not as bad as other places, but it wasn't the cheapest. So
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole business thing for me right now is like I've been like doing different interviews for stuff that I went to college for and things like that, and just like nothing is like working out for me, and I just
Yeah.
like I had the perfect opportunity right now to like just like start this business and see where it goes. Like if like I can't make a living off of it, like we'll figure something else
Yeah,
out.
for
But
sure.
I don't plan on failing, dude. So
Oh yeah, no, there's no plan B. Like
There
you
is
just
no
gotta
plan
stay
B.
focused on plan A, work on it. Change things up if they need to be changed, stuff like that.
Yeah, dude. I just like what me and my guys got going on right now. I think it's a really good thing, and like we're all like into one another, like what we want to do for like the most part. Like we have our common disagreements here and
Yeah,
there,
for
but
sure.
it's always never like, okay, like I don't want to talk to you anymore.
Yeah,
We're
exactly.
disagreeing. We always just like talk it out and stuff.
Yeah,
like
you
that,
just kind
so.
of rub it off the next day. It's nothing crazy, but
Yeah, we got a good group of guys right now.
it's
so.
good when you have other people surrounding you with ideas because you can bounce off of each other.
Yep.
Because like you said, you got 3 other guys working with you.
Yeah.
So four minds is better than one. So
yeah, that's that was my whole problem with it before. It was just like before, like when it was Sway's Kick Supply, like it was literally just me.
Yeah.
And like not that I wasn't like confident in it, it's literally just like it's so much like work, and now that I have like other people like pushing me to do it, it's also gonna create like a better background. So
yeah, you got like a team that you can kind of build off of, and not just you taking on everything.
Word.
So you're opening up a Shopify store, I saw.
Yeah. One of our guys is like pretty well versed in like creating websites and stuff like that, so he's handling that. It's always good.
For sure.
Yeah, because it's like you can have a physical location and it's like cool, but once you get out there on the internet, there's just many more people.
It's
you
like
can reach.
unlimited possibilities at that point.
Yeah, because like different stores like talk about like Common Hype or Urban Necessities or like any of those stores. Like I've always wanted to like go to them, but it's like I'm not gonna get there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'm there. You know what I mean? Like I just went to the Eric Emanuel store for the first time. Like in the city, bro. It's crazy. I don't even know.
I've never even been to the city, so.
You've never been to New York City?
I've never been to the city, so.
I was the same way you were up until like I went to the city like I went like for the first time like maybe 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And I've been like 4 different times since.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know. You just gotta
it's like
get
that
there.
first time just kind of sets you free.
Yeah, bro. It's like once you start going places, like you want to travel more, dude.
Yeah.
It's always fun.
And it's not necessarily about like having enough money to do it, because like in the end, I mean, you'll make the money back. Like
That's how I think about it.
yeah, it's just how it is. Like you're not gonna get your time back, so.
Yeah, I know. Then people are like, "Oh, like what are you doing? Like you spend so much money on these vacations and stuff like that." I'm like, dude, now is the only time I have to like I'm free right now. Like I literally don't have a plan. Like I love waking up in the morning and just being like, all right, what am I gonna do today?
Yeah.
Like I can literally like do whatever I want.
Yeah, for sure. So. Like just plan it out and like, all right, this is what we're doing today. We're gonna go, on a road trip somewhere. Like
not having to answer to anybody or like just doing things for like the business. Like if there's stuff I gotta get done for like Fitted and stuff like that, we'll get it done. But it's just I don't know, it's fun. Just like being able to do what you want.
Yeah, it's like an adventure every day. You just wake up and you're like, all right, something new.
Yes, sir.
Something new. So when it comes to selling your shoes and stuff like that, how are the expenses when it comes to, the profits and everything?
So I'm going to say that if you don't have a lot of capital to start, like you're not going to make very much, but it's all like a process, bro. Like I can remember like when I first started this, like when I like was coming out of high school, I had like zero money. Like I had my first car that I had to pay for, and like I had to get a job to like pay for that car. So like literally I had zero money, and I could remember telling my friend, I was like, dude, I wish I just had like $1,000 to just like be able to go for any release that I want. And it's like sometimes like when you're like coming out of high school, like you don't have that much money, and like a shoe sometimes could be like $250 retail.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's always just like building. So the profits on like certain shoes like just vary, dude. Like if it's something you can sell like super easy and make $40, like
for
it is
sure.
what it is. Like you're spending $100 to make 40, it's really not that bad.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Like the general rule that we like go off of is like you always want to make kind of like 20%.
Okay.
So but it's also just like if anyone's looking to start getting into reselling, it's literally just like get your first couple hundred, get your first pair, sell that, buy 2 pairs, sell that, buy 3. It's
like
all
duplicate it.
It's all
time.
Yeah, dude. It's all just a really long process, bro. It's dragged out for me. Like not even dragged out, but this is like a 3-year process of like getting the store, dude.
It's all patience, really.
Yeah.
You just gotta, just do what you gotta do.
And don't spend money on yourself if you don't have it, bro. So
don't use your credit card.
Well,
I mean, it's good for some things, but
yeah, no, dude. I can't say that. But, I mean, one of the better things to do is actually to use it, but like if like say like something's coming out and it's like $220, you can like go on StockX, sell it for $300, then use it and then pay that off, take the $80 and invest into something else.
Yeah, exactly. So where would you recommend people if they're just starting to resell and stuff like that? Where would they buy their shoes or their products from initially?
So I mean, obviously the biggest thing right now is Nike sneakers. Like people love to complain about sneakers, but I mean, if you do end up hitting on that one shoe that goes for like triple or quadruple like what you're paying for, it's always like you're gonna make that money, and then
Yeah.
you always just gotta try. It's all about persistence with that stuff, dude.
Yeah, for sure.
So like sneakers, confirmed. Your local stores that people don't think about. I'm not gonna name drop because I don't need anybody ruin my loop. But, like,
yeah, for sure.
That's pretty much it. Like I said, like me and my guys always used to just go out to like Syracuse or Albany. Like we call them loser laps. Like we'll take a loser lap around the mall just to see if there's literally anything.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's always good, especially when you go to a big mall with like a bunch of stores and stuff like that. You can always check it out. But one of the things is you gotta like be cool with the people there. Don't just go in there and say, hey, do you guys have anything for me to resell? Because that's not gonna work.
Yeah, nah.
You gotta kind of just gotta go in there and be like, just be cool about it. Like literally just like ask calmly. Always be polite, dude. Be polite to retail workers.
Oh yeah.
So that's pretty much it.
So you buy in bulk usually?
Honestly, I don't buy in bulk. I know a lot of resellers that do. For me right now, it's like I think I have like 65 pairs in the inventory, just like personally myself. Our store, we're starting out with like a couple hundred pairs, so it's like to get those, it's like a process. But bulk buying is like easy, but sometimes you're not gonna find people that want to like get rid of their stuff for super cheap, and people don't like understand that when you're bulk buying, you have to like create a margin, and then they're like, oh, like this goes for 300 and now you're trying to buy it for like 220. Like, dude, I have to make something, you know what I mean?
For sure.
Like if you paid 150, then we're gonna split it, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
I don't know.
It's all negotiating, really. You just gotta be good at communicating and not really manipulating, but like
it's not really
point across.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's all like I like to like pay people well for their stuff that I know I'm gonna sell like easily.
Yep.
But sometimes it's just like people get like so upset with you and stuff like that. It's like I don't know what you want me to do, man.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
I have to.
And don't take it personal either. It's just
dude, don't take it personal because it's literally just like you're trying to make your money, I'm trying to make mine. Like I'm not trying to like manipulate you out of like a pair, but I don't know. So
yeah, for sure. So you ever experiment with drop shipping at all? And having a third party sell stuff for you and like ship it and everything?
No, I have not.
No?
What is that even? I don't know.
You don't know what drop shipping is?
No, I don't.
So basically what it is, it's kind of what we're doing with our merch it's called Horse of Steel. So basically you develop the products or whatever you're selling through a third party service, so you're buying from them.
Okay.
And basically whenever the product is sold on your store, you have to pay them. You get the profit of like, the difference.
Yeah.
And then they develop like the actual product for you and ship it out to the actual
so you don't have hands on.
So you don't have to worry about the whole process. You just got to put it on your store.
I don't know if that's something that we like to do because like once we create merch, it may be in the works, but once we create merch and stuff like that, we'd like to have it in the store too.
Yep.
I know might like get overwhelming to like ship stuff like all the stuff out because like I don't know, it's tough. Like even when I just gotta make a few shoe sales a day, like meeting people like when their schedule is, like I'm free right now, but sometimes it's like I gotta go somewhere.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, like
for sure.
But like 3 people say, okay, I'll meet you at I'll meet you at 2, one's 3:15, and the other one's 4:30. Then I gotta like sit somewhere for a couple hours.
Yeah, exactly. That's why it's good to have like a system in place.
Yeah.
So it's like you don't really have to be there all the time either.
Well, it's like that would be clean because it does like take up a lot of my time.
Yeah.
But just with our merch and stuff, we want to have that in the store, and I want to have it like hands on because like I know like all my friends are like pretty excited for it. So
yeah, for sure. Like get your own print press, stuff like that.
Stuff like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Bro. There's a lot of different things you can do with clothes. I mean, it's tough though. Like,
it's tough, yeah, definitely.
One of the biggest things like for us is we want to like take our time with it. We don't want to like rush anything. Mm-hmm. So, how long did it take you to create your clothing line?
So, it was actually a pretty crazy process. Not gonna lie. So we could have launched it way earlier if we wanted to, but what happened was, so me and Matt, we were gonna get like our own hoodies and like t-shirts like in person and have someone else press it for us and sell it to people like in the area.
Yeah.
And so that whole process took like way too long. So the hoodies, I think we got 35 or something. That costed us like a good chunk of money.
Yeah.
And so those all came in. We were going to get those pressed. I think initially he bought them from, I think it was Custom Ink.
Okay.
And so that's like another third party website.
I know what that is. Yeah.
So we did that, and then he got a bunch of like Hanes t-shirts, black and white, and so we were gonna get those printed, but the guy we were gonna have him like print for us was not like communicating, and he didn't get them done like at all.
Of course.
So that didn't really work out, and at that point we were like, all right, it's been about like a month or two. We're just gonna, use a third-party service, have them develop it for us, and just get this shit started.
Yeah, I feel like that definitely works for you guys, because it's not like you have like if you don't have a physical store and it's gonna be online anyway, it's like 10 times easier for you guys.
Yeah.
So
it's just harder to make the profits a little bit more because you don't really know the quality of the merch until you get it.
Yeah.
So we got them. It's pretty good quality. I don't know if you saw the shorts. The shorts are nice.
Now I gotta look at it.
Yeah, I'll let you check it out. But like, I think it was like 50% polyester and like 50% cotton for like the sweatshirts, and so we have to like change it up a little bit. But later down the road, we'll probably develop our own stuff.
The shorts are nice, bro.
Yeah, they're clean.
Are they like gym material shorts?
Yeah, so they're like stretch. I think I can't remember what they are, but they're like stretchy and they're really thin, so it's easy to like move around.
Dope.
It's good for like fitness stuff.
Yeah, it's dope, bro. I know like one of the things that like we want to do, like I might be dropping too many details here, but it's like we want to like actually go out and like source the materials, like go to the factory and like figure it out, but like that's a very long process. But
yeah, for sure.
I think that's something that we want to do.
It's definitely worth it though in the end. Like if you just do all the hard work now initially, so later down the road you don't have to worry and stress out about it.
It's a fact, bro.
It'll be a lot more beneficial.
Yeah, no, that's dope.
You plan on getting any like ambassadors later down the road? That's like later down the road, but
for the merch drop, like we have like a few people already that we know that are gonna model for us and stuff like that.
There you go.
So those will be like not like ambassadors. I don't think that's something that like we really want to do, because I think that's just like something that you do with like more like mainstream like stuff that we want to keep it like not like local but like distinctive to our shop or whatever. I mean, not really like ambassadors and like, but we were talking about it, just like getting different people in the shop. Like I don't want to sit there and like pay someone to promote our brand, because like that just like brings down like the authenticity of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Pretty much. I want to get like people that
actually want like what you're selling and stuff like that.
Actually like the stuff, and like for me, if I go buy something like from an online shop and I'm like wearing it or whatever, like I'll tag it in my post and be like, yo, this is dope, like I actually like this, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
But I don't know, like a lot of things that we do, we just want to like keep it like really authentic, and I don't want to like sit there and pay to make the brand better than it is. I want to actually make the brand good, that way like it grows on its own, you know what I mean? Exactly.
So is the audience allowed to know who your business partners are, or just you right now?
This is just me right now.
Okay.
Well, we didn't like want to go into too many details of it. I probably already spoiled too much.
Yeah.
They're probably gonna be mad at me about it.
Sorry, this is for the people that want to listen.
Yeah. So, you'll meet the business partners. Like we'll have like a post up. Like our first post is gonna be like a promo video, like when we're opening, and like about us too. So you guys will know them.
You got a social media made for it?
Yeah, it's at fitted.cny right now.
Fitted.cny. So check them out. Leave a follow.
Of course, dude. Leave a follow. We've been ever since we dropped our new logo and like we rebranded and everything. Like everybody's like giving us so much love, and like I appreciate everybody for that too. So it's dope, bro. I like that it's not like me like anymore. Like it's a brand now. It's not me. Like I have like Sway's Kick Supply. My nickname is Sway, but like I don't know. I'm a big fan that it's not about like me anymore, because like I don't know, I just like not uncomfortable with it, but I was thinking about it for the longest, and I'm like, dude, it would be so much better to just have like a straight brand, and it's like it's not me, you know what I mean?
And that's good too. Like the process, like it's not supposed to be set in stone immediately. Like you're gonna go through so many variations with time. Like so don't like always settle for one idea. If another opportunity pops up with like more chance to make like profits or like get your name known.
Yeah, no,
that's
I don't
exactly.
know. It's just like I feel like I can't even like explain it. Just like the name, like if you have like your name on something, people are just like, I don't want it to be like so closely associated with just me that like people think, oh, like this is my brand. Like no, like I have other business partners.
And like the people that like, there's always gonna be haters or doubters. They're not gonna buy from you, or they'll like shit on your name. So
people that knew me from a long time ago, like probably would just be like, okay, like I don't like this kid.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing too. People they don't know who you are now. Like,
bro, I'm completely
different
person.
You changed.
I'm a completely different person than I was even just like 6 months ago. Dude,
yeah, exactly.
It's always good, bro.
I've noticed that too. Like whenever, like, cause all the stereotypes in high school, bro. Like, growing up, I was like the shy kid. Like I didn't talk. I wasn't a cool kid. I didn't talk to anybody.
Sitting down and talking to me for 45 minutes.
Yeah, so it's like, it doesn't matter. Like after high school, you literally just meet new people, network. None of that popularity stuff even matters. It's just
not really, dude. It's literally just like, not even like, I don't know. It's just like you change so much, and I don't know. People need to like understand that.
Yeah. So don't keep the idea of someone in your head for too long, because they could probably level up in life, you know?
That's a fact.
In a different position, so.
What else we have to talk about?
I'm trying to think, because, I mean, with business, you invest into, like, stocks at all? Or, like, do you have an LLC, first off?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Right.
We just created that. We actually just finished the paperwork last night. So,
okay,
like,
perfect.
not for the LLC, but literally, like, the last set of paperwork we even needed, so.
Yeah.
I'm hyped about that. All that was, like, pretty frustrating.
Yeah.
Just because it's, like, dude, if you go into Google, this is another thing for business owners, too. If you, like, go into Google and type in, like, how do I make an LLC, you're going to get LegalZoom, like, Inc. Authority, like, all those places that are literally just trying to get money out of you.
Yep.
Go to literally the New York State website, and you'll be fine. And it's, like, a little difficult to find it through there, but, like, once you find it, you're like, this really took me, like, 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So
That's the thing, too. Initially, like, when I got my LLC for what I'm doing, I was so lost. I was like, what is an LLC?
Dude.
Like, what is it even for? So I got mine through a course that I bought. It was for, like, you know what affiliate marketing is?
Yeah, somewhat.
Yeah, I did something with that. So I got my LLC through that. It was like $1,500 or something.
$1,500?
But I got it through Nevada. So the company I do it through is called U.S. Corporate Solutions, I think.
Okay.
And so I guess Nevada is the safest state when it comes to liability and stuff like that.
Okay.
So if anything happens, you know, they got you covered. You don't got to worry about it.
Okay.
But no, basically I got it. I was so lost. I was like, all right, I don't even know what this is. I'm not going to use it. And then when tax time came around, I was like, dude, there's so many benefits with this.
Yeah,
like,
dude. Just like writing off like
you
gas
can write
and
off
stuff.
everything, man. Like even
Yeah.
going out to eat food, like that's a business meeting. Like
Yep. That's like when all of us get together, like work on the shop. Like my boys are driving from like hours away, so
Yeah.
they're like, "Dude, we need to like, get this done now."
Yeah.
So it's like really beneficial for them. And it's gonna be super nice when like tax time does come around,
For
because
sure.
like we can write off like everything that we were doing to the shop, like
exactly.
literally shelves, paint, like literally anything that
You get like a
goes into
refund for it, which is
pretty
awesome.
much, yeah.
Even the
Pretty
shoes
dope.
that you're buying, like the expenses to get them, like initially,
Yeah.
I think you could write that off too, just because.
So we're
for
in
the
like
business.
I can't talk about that.
It's nah, yeah. Don't give out too much information,
Yeah,
but,
no.
but yeah, definitely LLCs are crucial.
Yeah, dude, it's like I said. So wait, you went through this thing that charged you. It was $1,500 for your.
Yeah, so I had to I think it's like a yearly subscription type thing, so I had to buy my LLC
Okay.
this year. It was like $500, but once you renew it, it's like, I mean, because you're getting benefits from it anyways. Even if you don't make money in the first year of your LLC, you're still gonna get like a huge refund because of all the expenses you had. So it kind of helps.
We're gonna have to talk about this LLC thing, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Nah, it gets deep, bro. Like it's a really interesting topic that most people don't understand because it's so complex.
Yeah. I don't know, but I was like really frustrated. It took me a while to do it, and then I finally just like figured it out, and I was like, wow, this is actually like super easy. But it's like cool. It's like good to like have everything like official, because that way like for us, like obviously we didn't want anybody to like take our brand or stuff like that. Not to say that was gonna happen, but like you never know, dude.
Yeah, for
so
sure.
it's like the way like our name too is like super simple, so we're trying to like get all of the like OG like accounts and everything for it. Like I think we've done a pretty good job of it.
Yeah,
So,
for sure.
so
And I think that the name of your LLC doesn't matter either.
no,
It has no like
Yeah,
correlation with anything.
Yeah, ours
so.
is Fitted Shops. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not just like our name. So.
You probably don't remember this. I did like affiliate marketing back then. I called myself Mick Affiliate. That was my thing. So that's what my
Okay.
LLC's called. It's
Really?
Mick Affiliate LLC. It's the stupidest shit ever, but
Yeah, no, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't
You can
matter,
just you
so.
can just like you can like rename like whatever you want to call it.
yeah,
But,
for sure.
Yeah.
And then DBAs, those are, you don't really need them if you have an LLC. Personally, like you know what a DBA is.
I think my friends have a DBA and they like explained it to me.
Yeah.
But
It's
maybe like run down it again.
it's kind of like less, not important, but it's just kind of like a lower LLC, like with less capabilities, I guess. It just kind of makes your business more like established
Okay.
or more like reliable. So I mean, it's good to have either a DBA or an LLC, but I mean, obviously you want to do that like later down the road, so you're not like spending a shit ton of money initially.
Yeah.
But it's really up to you, whatever your business is.
Dude, starting business is expensive.
It is. This startup is crazy, bro.
Startup is crazy, so make sure you are 100% like down for anything that you're doing business related, because you will see that expenses at first like just rack up like crazy. But I'm not concerned, because I know I'm gonna make it back eventually.
Yeah, for sure. Like it'll add up. Like, don't get scared if you see those numbers going down, because it'll come back with time. I think my expenses for my first business year, which was last year, was like $11,000.
Really?
With like, cause I bought like courses and stuff, which is seen as like self-education, which they like give you a refund for.
Okay.
So it added up to a few grand, but it was definitely worth it.
That's a fact, bro. Like, even just like doing stuff with the store right now, like, I don't know, it's just like little things that you think would like you wouldn't even think about getting. You're like, okay, I gotta do this, and that.
Yeah.
But it's good that there's a few of us, so we like take care of each other.
Yeah, exactly. And so it's good to bounce ideas off of people too. Obviously, like if you don't know something, go ask somebody who's either like, qualified in it and like knows what they're talking about. Don't just like, for example, don't take advice from somebody who has no idea what they're talking about, because that could either destroy your business, or you just kind of like are too naive. I guess.
No, I know. It's just like, obviously don't believe everything you hear, but it's good to like sit down and do research yourself on like certain topics, because like once you like know, like actually have the knowledge on it, you feel so much better about anything else that you're doing like related to it. So it's always good to sit down and like do your research, and like if you sit there for hours, like it may get frustrating, but it's always like it'll be worth it in the end.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
There's always those days too where it's like, man, nothing's going my way. Like I feel like it's gonna end, like the world's crumbling around you. Is terrible.
Nah, dude, there's always those certain type of days. Like, dude, like my days now, like business related, are filled with like so many highs and lows. Like sometimes I'll just be like, yo, like what did I even do today? Like I didn't get anything done, but I literally sat on my computer for like 6 hours and like I didn't accomplish anything. But and it just all takes time. But then I'll have like days where I'll go make like 4 sales, make a couple $100, you know what I mean, and then like get a bunch of things done that need to get done. So
yeah, for sure.
It just, I don't know, it happens when it happens. As long as you're like sitting there actively trying to do it, it always works out.
It all like compounds with time too. So if you know you're putting in the work, but it feels like nothing's happening, something's happening behind the scenes. Like,
yeah, dude.
I'm a big like believer of like the universe stuff, like where it's like, and God, like how it's all like planned, kind of like they all have your back. So
that's fair.
Like, I don't know. That's just me. I'm like a spiritual guy, so I look into that stuff, and it's like
always. Everybody has their own beliefs. I don't know. Like I don't even know like what I am, dude. I just kind of like do stuff. Like, whatever happens,
you just see what happens.
Yeah.
Just gotta trust and have faith. That's all it really is. But you ever find yourself like scrolling on social media for some time where it's like you'll be sending your DMs or whatever, posting content, and then like after some time you're like, shit, I've been scrolling for 30 minutes. Bro. Like, you get so distracted, it's like, man, like, I feel like shit now.
Nah, not even that. It's like, dude, like sometimes, like, I'll get home and I'm, like, super tired, just laying in my bed. Like, you hop on TikTok and then you just scroll there for hours.
So
like, my boys hate on me for it. I'll be, like, on TikTok for, like, hours, dude. I'm like, dude, I didn't even, like, watch anything productive. It's all just, like, random shit.
That's definitely the thing with, like,
funny,
even
dude.
Business and content creation, because, like, they go hand in hand for sure. And so when you're doing both, like, because you got to be on the socials, like, promoting all the time.
Which kind of sucks, dude, because, like, sometimes I just want to break from it, but,
that's
like,
what I'm saying.
I don't know. You got to, like, even this whole reselling thing, like, I took a slight break for, like, a month or two, like, during, like, a time, because I was just, like, so frustrated. Like, I'd have so many people hit me up for stuff, and, like, I don't know, like I said, like, it's all just, like, time. Like, I don't get frustrated like that anymore, just because, like, I don't know, I have everything set, and, like, if anything does go wrong. But it's like when you first start off and you like only have that set amount of money, you get that something for that person, and then they just like say, oh yeah, I don't want it anymore, and you're like, well, I'm stuck with a shoe that I don't even like want.
Exactly. But you ever hear about like there's a motto that my mentors talk about. It's called selling before you create.
Okay.
So it's basically you want to sell the customer on what you're providing before you create it, basically.
Pretty much, yeah.
So, I mean, because you have stuff, like, in stock.
Yeah, I have, like, in-hand stuff, and then, like, I'll do, like, somebody will be like, yo, I need this, like, or whatever, and then I'll go get it for them.
Yeah, exactly.
But, so pretty much the same thing.
Yeah. And that goes, just like I said before, that goes for any business. Like,
literally.
You want to sell them on the idea first, because with time they're gonna be like, oh, this is cool. Like, I want to go check this out. I want to learn more. Like stuff like that.
For like any business too, you don't want to like be stuck in a certain way too. It's like it's literally just like you'll understand like what people want. Like we were talking about it, like for the store, it's like, okay, we have a set like things that people want now, like dunks, like Yeezy like slides and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But like if someone comes in there and we repeatedly hear we want this, 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 and this, we're gonna get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. And that's all the feedback too. Like you gotta listen to what they're saying, because if you don't listen to your customers, they're not gonna buy from you.
Absolutely.
So that's all it really comes down to. Yeah, I was also gonna ask too. You invest into like stocks at all?
So yeah, I actually want to talk about that. I did for a little while, like when like obviously like I don't do stocks, but I like was doing crypto for a little while, and I literally got out of it at the right time.
Oh really?
So like I didn't like do too much. Like I just did like a couple $100. I would like play around with it like every single day. But like the Dogecoin thing, which was like a huge, was like a huge push. But dude, I actually made like probably like $800 on Doge.
That's good. Yeah, no, that's good.
It's light, but it's literally just like it's fun. It's fun. I like just play around with it. Like I'd never invest something into it that I wasn't like comfortable losing.
Yeah.
And like my boys, like some of them like love NFTs, some of them hate NFTs. Dude, they're down bad right now.
It's so bad.
But I only bought mine to, like just because I pretty much like the art. Like I don't like really care how much. That
like how much it's worth. Like I think I got one NFT, but I got it on I think it was the Coinbase Ethereum network. So I have the Coinbase wallet.
Okay.
And like Ethereum. And so I don't even know what it was. It was like some dog picture. It costed $200, but with all the gas fees, if you know what those are, it was like $200 plus. So
yeah, dude.
It was like $500.
Dude,
like, damn.
It's tough right now, dude, because like if you go to buy that same NFT, I bet you it's literally like under $100.
Yeah,
it's
the thing.
Disgusting, dude.
It's crazy. Like I could probably, like you don't want to sell it obviously because it's lost so much value.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know. We'll have to see what happens with NFTs. Like you really don't know what the future holds for it.
Mine, I have like a lot of cool things that's happening right now with like sports games. I don't know if you've like if you go to some of them sometimes right now, they'll make your ticket like an NFT like virtual one. So me and my buddy went to the Titans Bengals like playoff game last year, and I have like an NFT from that.
Really?
And it's like worth money. I can sell it and everything.
That's actually cool.
Like, yeah, it's dope. Like stuff like that. And do you like follow UFC or anything like that?
A little bit,
dude,
yeah.
I'm huge in UFC, so I have a Sugar Sean O'Malley like NFT. That's like I just think it's dope. Like
that's
I like
dope. See, that's the thing. Like if you're using them for like tickets or like tokens for certain things, like that's definitely worth the investment because you're gonna get it back, you know.
Yeah, no, I mean, hopefully, like I'm just like telling my boys that's like, yo, when he becomes champ, hopefully NFTs are like back up, and I think it'll be good. But like, I'm not really concerned if I don't make any money.
Yeah, for sure.
It is what it is.
It was kind of like a fad, but like, I don't know if it's meant to be later down the road, they'll come back.
I think still crypto is still gonna be like something. Like I know it like dropped off huge, but it's like it's
a trend. Like it's gonna happen. It's gonna go back up at some point.
Yeah.
So, and that's the thing too. Like I said this in one of my previous podcasts, like embracing the lows just as much as the highs, and that's for anything in life.
Yeah.
So like in the market, when it's low, you can't lead by your emotions, because if you lead by your emotions, you're gonna make terrible decisions. And so you want to just wait it out, buy because it's at a low, and just have like the optimism that it's gonna go back up.
Yeah, it's like me and my boys were talking the other day, like the market was super down, but there was a big day the other day where everything went back up. So dude, like shoes like went crazy right now. Yeah. So like we're all like super hyped.
For sure. It's all calculated risk. That's really what it is.
Because it was down like really bad, but obviously when you're selling online, it's like worth it. But like when you're selling in person, it's all the same no matter what. Because like you don't really like go off the market like that. You do, but it's just like good to see that like all of our numbers are back up and everything.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
It's cool, dude. We were super hyped about that.
Yeah.
But.
Were you negative when you started your business? Like, did you have any like money you had to make up after selling?
I mean, I'm definitely negative right now. From like not like that. Like obviously, I make my profits and make my bills, but like we're negative right now for like starting it up.
Yeah, for sure. Startups, dude, like you said, it's so expensive. Like
it's just like we've bought like obviously it's not like a negative. Like I'm not saying like we haven't like made any money, but like we have. But it's literally just like I dumped like. Say you've dumped like $15,000 into your inventory, that's like I look at that as a negative. So I'm like I'm not positive right now. But
for
like
sure.
It is what it is.
But I mean those are like good it's like good debt, if you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it is.
Like,
it's all like investment stuff. It's not something where I'm gonna like lose all that. Like,
Yeah,
I
for
have
sure.
like tangible items that are worth things.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
that's what it is.
Yeah, it's definitely crucial for sure. And now, you invest into like stocks at all?
I don't
like
do
actual like
I
long term.
I mean, I did like that short time I was doing like crypto and stuff like that too.
Yeah.
But obviously like it's just like not a good time for me to like spend money on literally anything else but the business right now. But
Yeah.
once I get that established, obviously I want to get like Roth IRAs and things like that.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
And I played around my Roth actually. I just opened one I think at the beginning of the year.
yeah.
And
How's that doing for you so far?
so I've put $100 in every single month.
Okay.
And I think since the market was pretty bad at the
Yeah.
beginning of the year, it went down a good chunk. But one thing I also did is, asset allocation is, and like diversifying between.
Yes and no. But
Yeah.
Explain it.
So it's like
Heard of it, but-
there's stocks, there's bonds, there's short term,
Okay.
there's commodities, stuff like that. And so basically, what you want to do, because like Roth IRA is like long term.
Yeah.
So you want to invest into low-cost index funds, which is just like a bunch of different stocks compiled into one giant fund.
Yeah.
And basically, there's no fees on them. They just, have a bunch of different stocks that appreciate with time depending on how the market performs. And then there's the bonds, which are, given out to people depending on like, I think there's tips, which if there's inflation, I think the interest rates go down.
Really?
Yeah. So I don't know. It's weird. It's a really confusing thing to get a grasp on, but
Well, from what you're telling me, I could see it's like it's a bunch of like super low things that, like right now that you pay for like a big thing, and then
Yep.
obviously like it's cheap to start off, but then
Yeah.
like one or two of those things blows up. That's where you make your money from.
yeah, for
Okay.
sure. So
Yeah.
especially right now with like the market being down so low,
Yeah.
if you're buying now and get as much as you possibly can, I mean, when the market goes back up, it's just like exponential at that point.
My
So,
buddy's like huge into crypto, and he's like still buying Bitcoin. He's like,
Really?
dude, he's like, yeah, bro. It's like he's like it's down right now. I'm like buying a bunch. Like
Yeah.
he does shoes and stuff like that too.
Yeah.
He'll know who he is. I know I'm talking about
Yeah.
him, but he just like tell me, yeah, I'll be like, yo, I just sold like 7 shoes. I just put like half the bread into like Bitcoin.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude,
That's
you're
crazy.
nuts, dude. So
And that's
I don't
just taking risks too. I mean, it's good to take risks, obviously, because I mean, if you know what you're doing, obviously it'll come back.
Yeah.
Like, you don't want to invest into something that you know is like bad for you.
know.
Like,
Spend money to make money, bro.
exactly.
That's all it is.
That's all it is. But yeah, I think we covered a good amount of topics.
Where we at? 50 minutes?
50 minutes now.
Jeez.
So it doesn't even feel like 50 minutes.
Nah, bro.
Flew
we
by.
we were cooking.
We were cooking.
Few pauses, but
A few pauses, but it was definitely fun. Once again, this is Conor Mirasola.
Yes, sir.
Check him out on Instagram.
Sway Mirasola on Instagram
Yep.
and at fitted.cny for the business. If you guys give us a follow, I greatly appreciate it.
For sure.
Thank you guys for listening as well.
Of
Appreciate
course.
that,
It was a
bro.
pleasure, man.
Yes, sir.
Nice
Appreciate you,
talking,
bro.
for sure. Once
Good to
again,
meet
this
you in
was,
person.
of course, it was fun. Visionary Talks, episode
Visionary
5.
Talks.
It's been fun, and we're going to catch you on the flip.
So.
Peace out.